Alright, we are back and better than ever with a new course review. This time we are going to be taking a look at Industry Hills, the Ike course. It's got two courses there, the Eisenhower or the Ike, and the Babe for Babe Saharis. These are both legitimately tough courses, hosting both US Open qualifying as well as LPGA Tour events. Alright, beautiful opening hole. Short par 5, turns to the right. Great opening tee shot. Sets us up to go for this bad boy in 2. Unfortunately, losing it out to the right. Kind of over by those bunkers. Short-sighted here, so just make sure you get it on the green. Give yourself at least a look. Here we go for birdie on the very first hole. Not quite getting it done. But we'll tap in for par, move on to the second. Super downhill, par 4. Taking 3-iron off of the tee here. Then huge chunk on this one, literally short of the water. Unfortunately didn't get the third shot, pitched it up to here. So here is for par, and just slides by for a bogey there. Alright, third hole here, way back up the hill. Another one that slants slightly to the right. Good tee shot up on the left side though. Gonna be in some deep rough here. Try to chop it out with a pitching wedge. Goes just a little too far off of the back. Leaves us a tricky little chip here. Doesn't quite roll out as far as we want. Leaves us another par saver here. And another bogey. And a gorgeous view atop this long, severe downhill par 4. Hit a smasher drive right in the wind, right in the downhill, leaving just a wedge in hand. Unfortunately, pole chunk this one, doesn't even get it on the green. Really bad. Need this up and down for par, and to stop the bogey train. Putting it just past. Been able to knock it in for par. Long par 3 fifth with the pin tucked all the way back. It's got a 2-tiered green here. I'm on the very front, the pin's on the very back. Don't even get it up the second hill here. Tough to get it all the way back to that pin. Putting it up here for par. But we'll cozy it in there for another bogey. Alright, long par 4-6. This one kind of has dual fairways, sort of, as you'll see in this approach. I put it on the top level, going at the green with a 7-iron, losing it just a bit right again. Leaves us a tricky up and down off the back of the green here. Rolling pretty nice, just rolling out a little too much. Leaving this one for par. Big momentum putt there. Alright, most nervous shot in golf when a group lets you play through. Fortunately, I was able to get a good one down there. Leaving a soft 8 here. Again, losing it a little to the right, just not aiming enough to get that fade to work. But just off of the right side here. We're going to put this one off the green. Hopping up a little bit, but cozied up there. We'll take a tap in par. Another short par 5, but to take advantage of it, you gotta get it in that fairway. Was able to do that. Gonna try to go for it in 2 here. Unfortunately, losing it way right. Bad contact. Just a bad shot there. Actually lost it in the bushes on the right, so we take a drop here, pitch it up, leaving a very lengthy par putt here. Ooh, but able to get it to drop. Short par 3 to end the side. Decide to go with pitch and wedge on this one. This hole has a really cool long skinny green. You could kind of see it there. The pin could be, I swear, like 50 yards difference here. Really good birdie look here, but don't quite hit it. Missed a good opportunity there. Out in 39, so on the right track to break in 80. Unfortunately, this drive gets a little way to the right here. It's a pretty awesome par 5. About 300 yards, drops all the way downhill. Couldn't quite get enough of this. Forces me to double lay up here. This hole goes way downhill after a certain point. Water on the right side. Not the best lie here, but we got just sand wedge in hand, so going right at it. Just a little far here. Leaving us a long par save. And don't quite get it done. Short uphill par 4 here. There's a tree that protects the left side. Unfortunately, clipped that tree just a little bit. Still just a wedge in hand though. Trying to get it to the back part of the green here where the pin is. Coming up just a little short. Still a decent uphill look at birdie. Just slides by. So no birdies yet, but we're looking pretty good. Long par 4 12th. Honestly, one of the hardest holes on the course here. A perfect drive's gonna make this one a lot easier though. Having an 8-iron going right at it. Just a little far, but we got another birdie look. See if we could get this one down. Yeah, still not able to get one to drop. Beautiful par 3 13th here. For some reason it makes me think of number 6 at Augusta. Long left. Leaves this difficult chip. Kind of semi-shanked it, but got away with it. Long par putt up the hill. Don't give it enough juice at all, leaving some meat on that bone. See if we can avoid the double. And we do, moving on to 14. Another short but uphill par 4. Losing this one way left into the trees here. Never quite found it, so gonna take another drop here. Very wide green, decided to play it way safe to the right side, since I obviously don't have a good angle there. Another tough lag putt again. You can see that ridge right about halfway. Trying to put it up the ridge, put it literally almost off the green there. Leaving this one again to avoid the double. Now we really need to finish strong in order to break 80. Picturesque par 3 here. Coming down the hill in the air. This looked so good. I was posing. But splash. There goes what could have been a decent round. Club up this time. Put a good one on it. Just a little left. But good distance. What could have been a birdie putt is now for bogey. Unfortunately, there's the in and out double. Cool par 4 16th here though. Again turns to the right. I thought I was gonna run out of room here, but just enough. Playing aggressive, going right at it, trying to make something happen. Unfortunately short in the bunker. Try and play that chunk and run, doesn't quite run up too much. This one up the hill, hit way too hard. Leaves her comeback for bogey. And yet another double. Another short but uphill par 4 here. Put a good drive on it, but lose it just right into the bunker. Gap wedge here, just trying to get it somewhere on the green. Hit it just a little thin. Rolls right off the back. Rolls out just a little too much. Leaves this one for par. And another bogey. Over 600 yard par 5 here to finish. Finishing right at sunset. Put a good drive here. But too long to go for in 2. Hit a 3-iron. Bird following the tracer there. Pretty much exactly 100 yards. Hit a gap wedge. Here's our last chance. Good distance, just a little to the right. Sets up one last good look. And finally, a birdie on the last. So wasn't able to break 80, but still a pretty solid round. Tough course, tough conditions with the wind and the punched greens. Alright, course review time. You know I love my favorite 3-hole stretches. And this one I'm going to choose the 13th, 14th, 15th. We're going to call it the Peaceful Pass with the short par 4 14th nestled in between the 2 par 3s on the back. This is a really good stretch of holes. Like I said, 13 kind of has 6 at Augusta vibes, and 15 a short, quiet par 3 that kind of sits on its own there. So really good stretch of holes there. As far as favorite individual hole, there was a lot I considered, but eventually decided on the second, as you can see here. Just a really awesome hole that I think sets the tone of the course. As for overall grade, I'm going to go with an A-. Honestly, this is a really good facility. Both courses are amazing. The only reason I give it the minus is there's just a few little things here and there. Conditions can be a little hit or miss, especially the bunkers. But the layout's incredible. And honestly, I think it's one of the best 36-hole facilities around. Alright, that'll do it for Industry Hills. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to catch you at a new course review soon. Later.